What's up, my people? You pulled up hungry, and I kept it warm for you. I hope you're wearing something stretchy because tonight it's Philly Cheesesteak night. And yeah, we added the extra cheese. So we're going to start off by cutting our onions. I like mine's a little bit chunky, but not too much. This time I'm cutting up the onions the way that I like because I'm separating the meat for the non-onion eaters in my family. Now we're going to be cutting up our peppers. You gotta have your green peppers. Like I said, I'm separating the meat, so I'm cutting it the way that I like. Usually I will cut it very small. Now we're going to gather up all of our peppers and onions up in a bowl, put them together because we're going to dump them together when it's time. All right. And here's where I like to rinse them off as well. So now my oil is hot in my frying pan. Let's put that meat up in there. And let's start to cook it. Now, the spatulas that I have are pretty flimsy, so I had to end up using this. So don't laugh at me, don't tussle with me about using a metal spoon. So we're gonna break up all that meat before we start to season it, and it's just the basic seasoning. We got some pepper, some salt, and that's pretty much it, because the onions and the peppers are gonna help it come along too, as well as the cheese, and any other condiments that you like to use. So just basic seasoning. Don't need a lot of salt either. Me personally, I don't really like cooking with salt because a lot of the seasonings that I do use have salt in them. So if I do have to use salt, I usually end up using a little bit. But in this case, I'm only using salt and pepper, and I'm still going to use a little bit. You don't want your meat too salty, and let's be real. This is processed meat. So I already separated the meat. Now I'm putting in the onions and the peppers. The meat is already brown, so now we're going to cook the onions and peppers up in there. And another thing I like to add that you'll see in a few seconds is banana peppers. Now it's your choice. You can put them in while you're cooking, or you can put them at the end. I like to put them in when I'm cooking. It also contributes to flavor, in my opinion. So we're going to add those banana peppers in as well. Yes, indeed. Comment down below if you like hot peppers in your cheesesteak. Because I know I do. Then we're going to mix it all together, cook it up. Here, you don't need to add any more seasoning. Everything is already combined. And then here comes the fun part. The cheese. Let me know down in the comments how much cheese you like. So the key to having that cheese melty and creamy You're gonna add a first batch in, and then we're gonna mix that around. Make sure that cheese is 100% melted in that meat, which you'll see. All right, so that's what I'm doing now. I'm mixing around that meat, those peppers, those onions, and we're gonna melt it all in that cheese, okay? Make sure your fire is low, not high. Here's the second round of the cheese. I'm gonna pile it on now, y'all. It's 5 pieces already. Oh, should I do it? Should I add another piece? I'm gonna do it. She ain't gonna do it. Oh, she did it. Now we're gonna mix it around again, and look at that. That's what it comes out to look like. Nice and cheesy. When it starts sticking to the bottom of the pan, that means it's done. Okay, you don't want it to burn. All right, look at that. Delish. Yep. Now it's time to get our buns ready. Okay. Now, for people that don't like mayonnaise, you can skip this part. I like a little bit of mayonnaise. Okay. So I'm gonna put mayonnaise on one side of my roll, and on the other side the ketchup. This is just to begin everything, okay? But like I said, if you don't like mayonnaise, you can definitely skip. All right. And I'm laughing because I ended up splitting this with my boyfriend. I could not finish this whole entire thing. That's how big it is. We had to split it. And we were still stuffed. Yep, just push it together. You know, that's just a little starter. And pile on that meat. Also, before you start piling on that meat, it'll be a good time to toast your bun if you want it toasted at that time.
It's got that early 90s.
Don't that look good? Yes, indeed. All right. Now I'm just going to cut it in half and start plating it up. I also made this with fries, so I had some waffle fries and a pickle. Look at that. Yummy. So now I'm about to plate it up, put the fries on there and the pickle, and call it a dinner done. Comment down below if you love Philly cheesesteaks and if you enjoyed this QuickieEats meal. All right. Thank you for being a part of this. And again, next time, bring somebody with you.